Donna and we're in Birch Bay.
And I'm the husband, David Paris, and
He's here too.
been here 3 years. I was married, and my wife
Oh, that's
knew her
very beginning.
knew her wife, knew her, and she's walking around with twin daughters, 8 weeks old,
Yeah.
and then I didn't see her. And all of a sudden, she came into the Shack restaurant where she used to work.
Like 4
As a
years
lo-
later.
And she sat up at the bar, and I was sitting in the lounge seat, and I said, well, hello there. And I got up and walked down and sat up next to her, and the bartender said, David, leave her alone. She's a nice girl. And I thought she left, and I could have swore I followed her home.
Oh, you did?
Thank you. Okay. So I found out where she lived. But she parked her car funny. Didn't have reverse. Oh, okay. I have a tow truck. I know all the guys around town. So she went to work and left her car there one day, and I had already called up the transmission guy and told him what I had. So I hooked up her car, took it down, bought her a brand new transmission, put it in there, put it back in there in a parking place. And I said, dang it, open your hood on this thing when she got home. I banged around and everything. I says, try it. She put it in reverse. She says, what the hell did you do? I said, I knew a guy. I said, it was only $250 for a transmission. I said, I took it up there. He had it back in. I had it parked back here. She says, I'm going to pay you $50 a month until it's paid off. So she paid me $50, and I've been paying for it ever since.
Who has? It's the only reason I married him, to pay it off.
Yeah.
Now, the part of my side of the story, he forgot
Oh, great.
that it wasn't that night you followed me home. He went to all the Chinese restaurants in town looking for me because I had said I worked at a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, that's right. You didn't tell
Remember
me where.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So he found me at the Chinese restaurant. Then he followed me home.
Yeah. Okay. It's been a long time ago. 1960.
76. He adopted the girls when we got married.
And it was cute, too. So we go up there, and we had to get an attorney because we have to follow around to find what's his name. And finally, the judge said, obviously he doesn't want to be found. And so he asked the girls to come up and sit on his lap. And he said, this is really kind of neat for me. Because I forget how many years ago, he said, I met this woman, and she had twin daughters. And I adopted them. So do you like this guy? And I had them programmed. They said yes. Yeah. And the rest is history, I
They
guess.
didn't say no.
No, I know they didn't say no. No, they liked me for some reason. I'd go to sleep and they'd paint my toenails different colors.
But my mother had to talk me into going out with him because I thought he was a little forward.
I saw what I liked
And
and I went
then
after it. That's
He
all.
asked me to marry him after 3 weeks. I saw him every day after the first date. And I turned him down several times. And we were dating regular then. And then my
yes,
folks were
this
going
gets
to
better.
on vacation to Acapulco. My mother said, we're going on vacation. If you're going to marry him, do it before we go so we can enjoy ourselves. Where we met, the place was called the Shack. And so he had a matchbook from there. He said, will you marry me on the matchbook inside that? So I had a matchbook from there. I wrote it on the back, inside the matchbook, yes, I will. And I still have the matchbooks. Yeah.